Good morning. Happy freezing cold Friday, May, what is it? May 9th, I think it is today. Crazy. 3 degrees. Anyways, let's on a brighter side of the day. Let's start our day off with a nice big Pilates warm up. So let's reach for the sky and all the way around. And let's go the other way. Mother's Day weekend this weekend too for all you mothers. And the other way. It is supposed to warm up. I think tomorrow's 14. That's the warmest it's going to be this weekend, though. Better than 3. All right, and let's hope we see some sunshine. Okay, 3 shoulder rolls all the way up and around. Up to your ears, squeeze those shoulder blades, down and around. And then let's go the other way. That's it. Awesome. All right. Hands all the way up to the sky. Got a frog in my throat. Get it out. Get it there, frog. All right. Let's sway it side to side, pushing that rib cage out to the side. Nice big breaths in and out. And back up nice and tall, reaching for the sky, belly in, coming down those side walls, and all the way back up. Squeeze those glutes. Really exaggerate every single movement, coming down those side walls. Booty goes way back. Swoop those arms around and squeeze those glutes. Hi, Bria. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. All right, keep going. I'm going to put my hair up. All right, when you're done, let's do our hips. So we're going to bring a knee up and around. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And the other leg up. 1, 2, 3, the other way. 3, 2, and 1. I don't want you going way up like this, okay? Because that's not a natural movement. All right. We're trying to always, whatever you're doing, you're always trying to keep your joints in the position where they should be. All right. So if I was to do this, my hip is going all the way up and around. All right. But you want to juice it up, loosen it up in the joint itself. So you want to be hips are square and coming around. Okay. And the same thing with your shoulders, right? They're down where they should be. And therefore, you're strengthening in that socket, right? All around so that they stay there and they don't get stretched out of place and misaligned. With all that, I need a cup of coffee, a sip of coffee. All right. So where were we? We're going to go up on our toes now and down. Okay. 1 and then the other, squeezing those calves. All right. Squeeze in and down, up and down. And let's just roll that ankle around and rolling the other way. And let's go on the outside of that ankle. Again, we're doing it all within that joint, right? Stretching, making the range of motion a little bit bigger for more stability and flexibility. All right, let's go up on those toes, pushing your arch of your foot forward. Roll across those toes. And let's scrunch that carpet, that shag carpet, scrunch it in your toes, bring it in. So your arch comes up, scrunch, and give that a little shakeroo. All right, let's do the other side. We're rolling. Roll the other way. On the outside. On the inside. Up on those toes. Pushing the arch forward. Across those toes. Scrunch them in. Right? Got to get those toes moving too. All right. And what's next? Yep. Carpet. All right. So squinch that toe. See my arch going up? You can bring those toes up at the end too. Awesome. Okay. Give that leg a little shake. Okay, let's do our wrists and our ankles. So standing nice and tall, rib cage up, core's engaged, shoulders are back, palms are facing forward just to get those shoulders down and back. All right, so tilt that pelvis a little tiny bit, widen your stance a bit. Okay, and let's bring this one leg up and let's rock and roll. Try to keep your hips square. It's not easy, is it? Got to really move, tilt that pelvis and you got to work it. It's a new movement for you or alignment for you because you're so used to. It's not easy. It's like how you're supposed to walk. Not easy. All right, scrunch, wide, scrunch, wide, point, flex, and shake it. All right. Let's do the other leg. All right. So same thing. Other way. Point, flex, wave. Whatever you want to do. Shake it. And down. All right. Did we get, let's work on our neck here, okay? So let's bring our chin over to our chest. Sorry, over to your right shoulder. Bring it all the way across. Back to center. Let's stick your chin out. Back, out, back, out, back. Ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. And let's jump it. All right, let's just get a nice little pat all the way up. Up your arms. Ooh. Chest, up your neck, down your neck, across your face, and right behind, underneath that, your skull there. Okay, let's shift our eyes right to left. Up and down. All around. Circle those eyeballs. All right. Smile. Pucker. Smile. Okay. All right. Ooh, what stinks? All right. Let's get our heart rate up a little tiny bit, starting with the right leg. Right, left kick, right, left extend. Swing those arms. Rib cage is up. Exaggerate those movements. Keep that core engaged. One more on this side. And let's do the other side. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. Four. All right. What did we do from there? Side lunge, crunch. All right, standing nice and tall, ready. We're going to go to the right. Booty way, way back. Stay here for a second. Let's just stretch it out. All right, come up and elbow to knee. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. Keep the core engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's do the other side. Staying at the first one, stretching it out. Nice big deep breath in and out. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woohoo! Okay, we are going to do squat and extend. Again, set it up first. Squat way down and then extend it to the right and extend it to the other side. Keep that rib cage up the whole time. Okay, give those a nice little shake. And we're just going to wake up all those little tiny muscles. Right, starting with small arms. All right, so arms come out, shoulders are relaxed down, reaching from wall to wall. Let's push it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and backwards. Come on, feel what's working. And palms are up, push it up. Reach for those walls, pushing it up and down. And 6 circles. And the other way. And let's go up and down all the way to your side. Come all the way up, reach nice and slowly, squeezing all those tiny muscles in your back, going down your spine. Awesome. Okay. And now let's do our glutes. All right. So standing tall, that's just from here. Tiny pulses. And we're going to go down slowly. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Pulsing, going down, going down. Rib cage is still up, core is engaged. How low can you go? All the way down. All right, tiny pulses. Squeeze those glutes. Tilt that pelvis a tiny bit. We're going all the way up. Is there a dog in here? Hearing something behind me. Awesome. Okay. And from there, let's just do a squat and around, squat and around, and one more squat and go the other way, squat, go the other way. Okay, that's our warm up. So let's start at the end of your mat, and we're going to go all the way up to mountain man, reaching nice and tall. And let's just go over to one side, pinky to the sky, keeping the belly pulled into your back so you're not arching your back like that or leaning forward. And let's go to the other side. Reaching sky, and let's come all the way down the side walls to ragdoll. And let's just pulse those heels out. And when you're ready, put those heels down and let's just fold our arms. Nice big deep breath in and out. Kind of sway it side to side if you like, or just stay where you are. Let's take that right arm all the way up to the sky. Take a look at those fingers. And other side. All right. Let's have those arms like spaghetti, soft bend in those knees. We're staying here. All right. And we're going to roll up our spine vertebrae by vertebrae. So pulsing your knees that tiny little bit, finding that lowest vertebrae in your back. How low can you find it? And then start rolling up, opening up every vertebrae along that spine. And roll those shoulders up to the sky and back down. Soft bend, and this time your right arm is longer than your left. Weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse it. We're opening up that left side now. Pulse. And rolling up. Such a cool stretch. Roll your shoulders back. Up. And coming all the way back down. We got to do the other side. All right, so now left arm longer than your right. Pulse. There we go. I got really low and we start rolling up. Feel the vertebrae spreading apart. And all the way up. Roll those shoulders back and coming all the way back down. Walk those hands out to downward dog. Pulse those heels out again, pushing those heels into the mat, getting that nice stretch. And then when they're stretched out, that's heels down, push away from your hands, pushing your chest towards your knees. Your ears are at your biceps, belly being pulled up to the sky. And let's sway it side to side. Slowly feeling the stretch right from your baby finger to your hip. Controlled breathing in and out. All right, everything is engaged here. Let's bring this right leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. Reaching that knee to that back wall. Bring that leg straight and let's bring it into your chest for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this time all the way through to your right thumb. Okay, we're in low lunge. We're going to stay here for a second. Just let gravity work. All right, let's bring this right arm all the way up, opening up this chest, right? Switch legs, so going into high plank, and then switch legs. Let gravity work, and then bring that left arm all the way up. Switch legs again. And bring that arm all the way up. And back down. Bring both hands in front of that right foot. Palms are being magnetized together. We're powering up to high lunge. Power up. Belly to your back. Ready, up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach for the sky. And 1, I'm a little wobbly. Awesome. Stay in high lunge here. Let's come down those side walls. Reach, 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 all the way down to your side. And then let's bring our hands to the inside of that right foot. Drop that left leg. Wiggle this right foot out to the edge. We're doing some lizard work here. Let's open up this leg a tiny bit. Hand comes on the outside. Push the knee into palm and bring that knee in. Out. Knee in. Out. And push the knee to palm. Lovely. All right. And let's bring this foot in. Sorry, leave it out. We're going down to lizard. Forgot. Okay, let's go down onto our forearms if you can. And breathe. A lot of different stretches going on here. I'm sure you're feeling them. All right, come up, back up onto your hands. Let's bend this left leg, heel coming to your butt. And if you can, reach back and pull it, just pull it slightly up. All right, let that foot go. We're going to bring this right foot into the center of the mat and up on your heel. You're going to look back and make sure that left hip is above your left knee, right? Okay, and lengthen your left arm. We're going to push our booty back. Push it back and then bring your chest down, lengthening that left arm as well. Booty back, chest down, you're square. Wow, awesome. All right, come back up onto that foot and going into high plank. Push your shoulders back. We're going to stay in high plank for 10, 9, 8, belly to your back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back to downward dog. Push away from those hands. We're going to stay right here. Sway those hips side to side. All right. Left leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee. Doing the same thing on this side. You're still pushing your chest towards that back. Straighten that leg out, and we're coming in for 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go all the way through to your right left thumb, low lunge. Bring that right arm all the way up. Oh, crickety, crickety crack. Nice. Bring it down. Let's switch legs. High plank. Right leg up. Left arm. And let's switch it again. Plank. Left leg up. Right arm up. Look at those fingers. Bringing them down. And we're going up to high lunge. Hands in front. Power up with that left quad. Reach for the sky. Ready? Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oopsie. 5 and 6. Let's come down those side walls all the way down. Come to the inside of that left leg. Drop this right leg. Wiggle this left leg out to the side. Again, we're doing some lizard work on the other side. So the left leg is out. Push it out. I don't feel that I'm in a very good angle for you guys. All right. So let's open this up. Right? We're still on the edge of your foot. Open up that leg. Hand on the other side. Bring it in. Keep that resistance. Right? Bring it in. Knee to palm. I like this stretch too. I like all the stretches. Awesome stuff. All right. Let's go down to lizard. Going down onto your forearms if you can. If you can't, you just go where you can be. If you have a yoga block, use a yoga block or a blanket or a pillow. I don't know how further I can go. I can't. Awesome. Come all the way back up. Bring this foot into the center, up on your heel. Okay. Make sure you're square. Push your booty back. Right? Push your booty back. Stretch that right arm out and bring your chest down. Booty back. Chest down. Toes are up. Hips are square. Breathe. Awesome. Bringing that foot back down. Hands on either side of that left foot. We're going into high plank. Shoulders are pushed back. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, belly to your back. Plank twist to the right. Look at those fingers. Ah, and the other side. And let's go down to chaturanga. I drop my knees, coming all the way down. Let's push your chest up. Relax those hips. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And come all the way back down. And try that again. All right, let's push back into child's pose. Walk those hands over to the right, left cheek off of left heel. Left heel off of left cheek. Other side. Back to center. And let's come right up to tabletop. All right. Now we can Over to the side here. All right, so we're in tabletop. Hands are underneath shoulders. Knees are underneath hips. There we go. I wasn't. All right, 3 clicks of the heel and make a wish for today. All right, we're going up to bird dog. So let's extend our right arm, left leg, and we're holding for 5. Belly to your back. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Lengthening those limbs from wall to wall. Fill that belly and exhale all that air out. All right, we're going to slide it out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand down. Let's do rainbow tap. So leaving that left foot on the left side of the mat and bring it all the way over to the other. Look at those toes and bring it back. For 1, 2, belly to your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring it in. Going right up to bird dog on the other side. Left arm, right leg, toe pointing down. Bring the belly to, see how I was arched? Bring your belly to your back so your back is more flat. And we're sliding out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And rainbow tap. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And bring it in. And let's go down to child's pose again. This time, let's drag our hands down the mat, rolling your back up, coming to your quads, come up your quads, roll those shoulders back and forwards. And we're going to get right into snowbirds from here, extending that right leg. Right, extend that right leg. Shoulders are back. Rib cage is up. I want those rib cage up off those hip bones the whole time. Bring those arms out to the side. Reaching from wall to wall. All right, rib cage in, belly in. Dip it down, touch, and let's come to your nose and back. 2, 3, rib cage up. 4, 5, 6, and wing dips, touch down. We're going to stay up here. Nice stretch. Stretch it out. All right. 1, wing dips. 2, 3, 4, just your upper body moving. 5, 6. All right, and coming down and bring this right leg up, hand on hip. Leg is getting heavy, toe pointing down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe in the front of the mat, heel in the back, closing your hip, opening your hip, close, open, close, open, extend, and crunch it. 1, 2, come on, bring that belly in. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen, and coming all the way up to the other side. Try to keep that outer foot outside of that foot flat on the mat. Ready? Touch down and up and across for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wing dips, but we're staying up for the first one. Pinky finger up to the sky. Are you ready? Let's go. Rib cage up. 1, 2. Notice how my hips are not moving. My lower body's not moving. 3, because my rib cage is up. 4, my core is engaged. 5, and 6, and coming down, bringing that left leg up and up. 1, 2, 3. Have that leg nice and heavy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Close, open, close, open, and extend. Reach wall to wall and crunch it. Bring it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. All right, we're going to come right down onto that side. All right, and we're going to do some clams. All right, so I want your waistline up off the mat so a little mouse can come underneath. Feet come up and clamming it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze at the top. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Let's straighten that leg out. And bring it out to the center, in front of your hip, and 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring that leg up to the air, hang on to it, and we're going to bring the bottom leg up and down to that leg. Woo! Try to stay on the side. 1, 2, we're working the inner legs. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring it down to the side again. Waistline up, and let's walk the dog. 1, 2, belly in. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's just come all the way up onto the other side. All right. Waistline up, feet up. 1, 2. Come on. Squeeze that glute, okay? I want you feeling your glute, not your hip flexor, right? If you're feeling it in your front, move your feet around. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, extend that leg. Bring it out to the in front of your hip. 8 circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You should be feeling all 3 glutes being activated here. and 8, and back, and walk the dog for 1, belly to your back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and coming all the way up to child's pose from there. Sit down on those legs, let those arms come out in front. Walk those hands over to the right, left cheek off the left heel. Breathe breath in and out. Let's go all the way over to the other side, same thing. Back to center. And let's bring those forearms down to the mat. Open up those knees, keeping your feet together. And we're going to thread the needle. Just do some shoulder work here. So let's open up that hand. Okay, I want you to just keep up there and coming down, thread the needle, cheek to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. And repeat that again, coming up and thread. Bring that hand up behind your head, right? And let's do antler, same movement, thread with your elbow. And bring that hand down. Let's do the other side. Left arm all the way up. Stay up here. Let's just stretch up that shoulder. Range of motion and thread. Cheek comes down. Big breath. And up. You notice when you have that big deep breath right here, your whole arm sinks into the mat. That's a nice stretch. And up and antler for 1 and 2. And hands come down. Let's bring your forehead down to the mat and your hands come back behind your body at your back there. Clasp those hands together and let's just slowly bring those arms up with every breath. All the way back down to your out front again. And let's drag those hands down the mat as you're rolling up. Awesome. All right, let's get into tabletop from here. We're going to do a little cat and cow with kissing cow. All right. Doing it the fascial way. So everything is in line, knees underneath hips, belly to your back. All right. We're going to push your hands into the mat. Resist, bring them towards your knees, keeping that resistance. Go up to cow, kissing cow once you're up there. Release. Push into the mat and away from your hands as you're going up to cat, chin to chest. Stay up there, keep that resistance and just have a little sway side to side. And release. One more cow. Push in. Resist bringing them toward your knees as you're starting to come up to cow. Kissing cow. Facial yoga there. Release. And cat. Push in and away from your knees. Chin to chest. Release. All right, let's sit down on our mats with our legs extended in front. Tilt this a tiny little bit. There we go. Very little black and white, little sugar. Hey. All right, sitting up nice and tall. All right, let's give those legs a nice little shakeroo as we open them up. Your rib cage is up off your hip bones and your head's being pulled up to the sky. Right, get up there on those sit bones. Toes are pointing up to the sky. Shoulders are back. All right, let's bring those hands out. Push those shoulders back, not up. Down, keep them down and push them back. I'm going to take this right arm, swipe it back, bringing the other arm towards your right toe. Try to have your arms straight and then come down. Big breath out. Reach those hands from wall to wall. Come back up. And let's twist over to the other side. And breathe. Come back up and to the other side. Try to keep those sit bones flat on the mat. Reach those arms. One more on this side. Come up. Walk those hands out the center. My friends were a little surprised when I was in Toronto. And so was Ruby Dooby. She was, because I did the splits for her. Not one way, but both ways. All right, coming all the way back up. Take those legs. Three-quarters of the way in. Bring your right foot to the inner left leg. All right, and this knee sitting tall. Let's just put a little pressure on that knee. Not a lot. Just breathe. Have this toe pointing up, the other foot. Sitting flat, right? Okay, because you want to have this movement within that joint. All right, good stuff. Let's do 3 crazies from here. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, feels so good. All right, other leg. Give those legs a little shake. Then let's bring this foot in. And the same thing. Toes up. Try to keep seated. Body straight. And just breathe. See, I can put this one's down on its own. But this one's coming. And I can get it down if I stay there long enough. So it's opening it up. Awesome stuff. All right, and from here, 3 crazies. 1, push those hips up. When you're up here, push those hips out. All right. 2, and 3, and all the way back down. All right, let's sit lengthwise onto your mat. Oh, just broke another nail. Last week, my nails were so hard, and this week they're just falling to pieces. All right, hands come out front. Relax them down and back. Rib cage up, belly in. Tilt our pelvis that tiny little bit. Going down 45, right? Belly in. And let's bring this arm back and forth for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other side. 1, follow with your eyes. 2, 3, and 4. And hands come up to your ears. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine. 2, 3, 4. And let's roll all the way down. Lengthen from wall to wall. Reach, 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 reach. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Belly to the mat. And we're going to roll all the way back up to forward fold. Grab behind your knees if you need to. And let's reach for those wall in front of you. And if you can, massage your feet. Warm them up because they're awfully cold. If you can reach your calves, massage your calves or your ankles. We're staying here for 5. Poke and prod, like a good foot rub or calf rub. I love that too, as long as you're not hard. I can be hard on my feet, but not my calves. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Slide those hands down your legs all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. We're coming all the way back and we're going to roll all the way down again. Right? So vertebrae by vertebrae. And let's bring those hands to T. And knees come up above your hips. And let's bring them over to the right for a nice supine twist. And look the other direction. And breathe for 3. And come back up to center above your hips. And let's go to the other side. Back up and let's put our feet down onto the mat. Measure up fingertips to heel, right? And we're just going to do a nice spinal roll up, gluteal roll up. So let's pick up that blueberry, okay? Holding onto that blueberry and let's roll all the way up your spine to your shoulders, bringing those hips way up high. And we're rolling all the way back down. And one more time, pick the blueberry up and roll it up. And all the way back down. Let's take our right leg, cross it over our left knee, open up that knee, right knee, bring that knee into your belly button, and you're going to push that right knee into your left palm. Push the knee to palm and open up that knee. And repeat. Try to keep your hips on the floor though. You can have your shoulder up, but keep that, again, we're trying to keep everything in line. All right, and then let's grab behind our left knee, everything lined up, your heels in front of your knee, your knees above your hip, Pull that knee to your shoulder, pull and push out. And release. Pull and push. And release. All right, give those legs a nice little shakeroo. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left leg over right knee, open up that knee. Bring the knee to your belly button and push the knee to palm and open up. One, knee to palm. We're flossing, so you're not holding. And then grab behind your right knee, pull and push. And release. And let's lengthen all nice and tall, belly to the mat. Snow angel around and grab those knees into your chest and roll side to side. All right, let's straighten one knee, hug the other, lengthen and hug, and switch. Switch. And then let's hug both knees. And we're going to rock and roll. 3 rock and rolls. 1, all the way up. 2, and 3, all the way up to your feet. And we're in ragdoll. Hold those hands. All right, let those hands just hang and let's do circles with your head. Then the other way. Roll those wrists around. Roll the other way. Soften in the knees. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And we're going to pulse it up nice and slowly, starting off with the lowest vertebrae. One more. Here we go. All the way up. And roll those shoulders back and forwards. Awesome stuff. All right. Standing nice and tall. We're going to do a little balance test here. So let's have our arms out nice and wide. Okay, have your stance a little wider. Okay, we're going to go, you're going to tilt your pelvis. We're going to go up on one knee, right? And you're going to try to close your eyes and see how long you can be up here. Now that was really good for me. I'm going to try that again. Wow. And let's try the other side. Got to tilt that pelvis a bit. Bring the knee up. And then close your eyes. That is the best that I've done. That's really good. That's really good practice for you guys for balance and keeping your eyes closed. All right. Let's just take our right, relax those shoulders down. Take that right ear to your right side. Come all the way across to the other side. Come on, neck. Come back to center. Draw 3 circles. And the other way. Bring your neck back, forward. Awesome. All right. Shake it out. High fives. Have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day for all you mothers out there. Have a good one, and we'll see you on Monday.